Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon to all of you who present today. First of all, let us express our gratitude towards the Almighty, whose blessings are always with us, so that we can be here in good conditions and health. My name is Ratna Puri Cahyani, and today I would like to deliver my speech about a topic that is very often discussed and give rise to many different opinions, which is about young marriage. Young marriage is often considered a cool lifestyle because this decision is seen as a step to establish a holy relationship and is better than committing adultery. But have you ever realized or have you ever considered that young marriage is not as beautiful as what we think? A marriage that is done without good mental, physical, and material preparations can end tragically, including domestic violence and divorce. This is why many parties, including UNICEF, do not support young people who marry early. Actually, if someone asks me about young marriage, then I will answer I will not agree with that. The Indonesian's government have has even passed a valid law on post-wedding regulations due to various considerations. Marriage or young marriage, according to the National Populations and Family Planning Agency, is a marriage performed at the age of less than 21 years. This young marriage certainly has effects in all areas of life. For example, limited access to education, minimal economic opportunities, affected the high risk of domestic violence, and also, especially on the health side. Sometimes I don't understand about people who still allow underage marriage. In my own environment, where I come from a village, there are so many parents who tell their children to marry underage without thinking about the consequences. Even worse, most of them don't want to continue their educations again. Some Indonesian people still have a bad mindset about marriage. There are people who make marriage as a competitions. This is the reasons why I don't agree with young marriage. Um, Most children who are married at young age no longer continue their children. When they get married, they think that education is not the main and most important thing anymore. All they do is how to find a job and think how to continue their life in the future, which in fact, it will be very difficult to find a job if someone doesn't have a good education. Another reason is economic problems. Not only dropping out of education's young marriage can also cause economic or financial problems. This generally occurs in underage couples who are not yet mentally prepared to bear a living and act as a parents. It doesn't only affect the young couple. Sometimes for those who have no jobs, they are still born by their respective parents, which can cause serious problematic. As a result, a new circle of poverty in social lives is created. In the Journal of Nutrition's College mentioned is their research that there are 72 toddlers whose mothers married early who have an average age at this time of 10 to 16 months, indicating that they have short nutritional status and poor nutritional status. It is not enough to stop there. The bad impact of young marriage is pregnancy complications. Physically, the body of the teenager under the 20 is not ready to get pregnant. So the presence of a fetus in the womb will bring various problems for the prospective, the baby and the mother. The mother will be more susceptible to pregnancy complications, ranging miscarriage, blending fetal that in the womb and that for the mother herself. Getting married at young age also lead to get divorced. A study showed that the chance of divorce in couples who married at the age of less than 20 years is 50% higher than the couples who married at the age of 25 years and over. This risk usually occurs in young couples who are unable to endure various problems and burdens of life, especially financial problems. So the conclusion is if you're ready to get married, then get married. But if you're not, then don't try it because you have to think about the future impact. Alright, so I think that's all about my topic today. Hopefully, this can be useful for all of us. Thank you very much for your great attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.